John here. It's Thursday, so that means some more sweep picking ideas for you. We're gonna start with a lick as usual. After that, we're gonna go into a lesson that will help you develop your 2-note per string economy picking a bit further. And like I told you last week, this will help your overall sweep picking, because changing between 2 strings, even though it might look easier on paper, it's actually way harder because you're constantly changing directions. So we can apply this to the pentatonic scale, so that's also very useful because you can use pentatonics in pretty much anything. If you want tabs, you can go to my Patreon, and once you're there, you'll get access to the entire lesson library featuring hundreds of different lessons. So if you like what I'm doing here, I think you will really love the content I have over there. Also, don't forget to sign up for my newsletter, and you'll get access to 17 free lessons straight away, and then you get a series of exclusive lessons, both in text and also video, that you won't find anywhere else. Right, here's the slow version. We start on the 13th fret of the low E string. Right, so this one is based on the D Aeolian scale, or D natural minor. We start here with a picked run leading up to our sweep section. So we start on the minor third of the scale, the F, and we're gonna go up in this sequence. Once you know these 12 notes, you're just gonna repeat that starting on the D string and repeat the same thing 1 octave higher. Same shapes, so like this. So that's 13, 15, 17 on E and A, and then 14, 15, 17 on D and G. Move up, start on the next F, so same note as we started on. Same shape, compensate for the B string, same shape. All right, so that will take us up to the 22nd fret, which is the start of our descending D minor arpeggio section. So first shape is like this. Play that again. Down, pull off, up, down, 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 up, pull off. And now the next one will also be an upstroke. Up, pull off, up, down, 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 up, pull off. And again, up, pull off, up, 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 down. So the way that these are connected is basically wherever your index finger is here, that's where your pinky will be in the next position. So and this shape is basically just this old, big old D minor bar chord shape, where we add the 13th fret of both E strings. Alright, so in this lesson we're going to apply the loop method that I mentioned in a previous video, 2 notes per string economy picking. And we did a 2 notes per string economy picking systematic exercise last time, if I'm not totally wrong. And you can apply the same concept here to that one if you want, but in this one we're just going to go through this day 1 pentatonic position in A minor and apply the method to that. And then it's up to you to move it to the remaining 5 positions. And actually I would do all positions you can reach on your instrument. That's better. So whenever you practice a scale, it's just a quick tip here. Make sure that you cover every available position. So if you do 3 note per string scales, for example, it's not 7 shapes. If you have a 24 fret guitar, it's going to be 10 shapes on most keys. So that's very important, because if you only stick to the 7 shapes, you're going to find that this area gets very neglected. And most of the time, if you're soloing, you're probably going to be up here, so you want to be really comfortable all over the guitar neck, basically. So this is the way we're going to do it. We're going to start with an ascending 4-note pattern, starting here on the 5th fret, and go 5, 8, 5, 7. starting with an upstroke, so the picking will be up, down, down, up, and then back to an upstroke again, so we can loop this. And again, we're using economy picking, so try to really get those rest strokes going. So no separated strokes in between strings. So we're gonna have 4 variations on this one, since we have 1, 2, 3, 4 potential starting points. So you want to do this with a metronome. I'm just gonna use my foot now and count it out for you. So basically it's gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I suggest you do 3 reps. Rest on the 4th, because then that will become 1 complete bar of 4/4. So it would sound like this if I speed it up a bit. And once that's done, the next bar, you should start on the 2nd note of the pattern. So basically then, if we keep the numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're gonna go 2, 3, 4, 1. But now this one is on the beat. Right, so if I put those 2 together, then we keep on going like that. So the next one, 3, 4, 1, 2, and finally 4, 1, 2, 3. Just make sure to start on the correct pick stroke here. So 1 will start with an upstroke. 2nd one with a downstroke, 3rd one also a downstroke, and 4th one upstroke. Then you do the same thing on the next string group. Next string group, so on until you reach the top. Once you reach the top and you do all 4 variations here, then you want to reverse it. So basically our new 1, 2, 3, 4 will start on the top note and be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So the picking for this one will be down, up, down, and then back to a down again. And other than that, it's exactly the same thing. We start on 1 like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, then on 2, 3, and 4. Next string group. So, and you go on until you completed all string groups. So once you're done with this position, just move on to the next one, do the same thing. And so on. But like I said in the beginning, start with the lowest available position and work yourself up. As far as the fingering of these, I suggest that you stick to 1 finger per fret, because that's better out of a left hand development view. But I'm gonna leave that up to you. If you want to use mainly 1, 3, go ahead, but just make sure that everything is perfectly in sync. You don't go faster than you can handle, and really try to work on the timing, try to get it as even as possible. And you might find that this is trickier than you expect, because when you turn the rhythm around like that, it gets kind of confusing for your brain, but that's also where all the benefits lie. So don't get frustrated, just slow it down, get through it, and then day by day you will feel that it's easier and easier, and that's when you also gonna realize that you sort of leveled up your technique a bit. Because if you couldn't do some of these variations very well from the beginning, and then all of a sudden you can do them, something has happened. So that's what you want to be on the lookout for. All right, so hopefully everything was crystal clear. If not, you know where to leave the comment and question. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Quick question for you before you go. What's your biggest problem when it comes to technique? This is alternate picking, sweep picking, hybrid picking, legato, or something completely different. So basically, what would you most be excited about having figured out in the coming year? Thanks again for watching, and see you next time.